Out here.
Hey, Coach Becky, how's it going? Good to see you.
How is everybody?
Doing good. How about yourself, Coach Becky?
Good. How was the morning? I'm late to the party today.
Morning was good. Morning was good.
Uh, do you see where we put this announcement?
No, I was already in a trade, so I'm kind of trying to manage my position.
Okay.
Trying to see if we move down to the downside.
Right. Yes, and NQ both kind of resisting at this in this lower area.
Uh-huh.
Bears have been bossy today.
Yeah, they have. Okay. There we go. One of my accounts, I'm a few $100s red, so I'm trying to get positive. I'm close to it. I need another, I think, like $50, $60. I should be break even.
There you go. Nice. Yeah, gold's pulling back a bit here too.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, these candles, the momentum has slowed down here second half of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But she can't break up here.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, gold is dropping too. Okay. How far you want to go? InterTrader and Trading View open and both are working fine. Oh gosh, sorry about Volumetrica. Okay, good. Sometimes they're like everything will just kind of take a moment, reset. Perfect, Rich. Rich is working. All right, good. Amaro, how's your day? Nice. I know, right? Fine can go all kind of ways. Not gonna lie, I'm scalping this short on gold. Don't tell Matt. Yeah. I could see it both ways because I mean, we definitely had a good fall to start this session, and then like momentum and aggression eased up, and now it's kind of been bouncing more, so
mm-hmm.
leveling out. So I could see both scalping in both directions. Hard with all-time highs, like are we, there's you can always speculate, right? Maybe this is the top, but it's hard to say.
Yep.
In a bullish market, we break highs, which is what we're doing. Gold. Let's see. I feel like any game could play this last hour here. The way that we've kind of sideways out in the last little while, it's trying to break higher, but it's still under my averages for the day. Thanks for that feedback, futures. Glad that it's working on your end. Thor had a good sell-off this morning as well, too, from that early morning double top and then fall. Yeah. What's it gonna do? Overall, the last 3 days are really kind of on top of each other, you know? Not a huge directional push. Consolidation. ES does kind of look like she wants to climb back up.
The Qs are rejecting though. Probably dipping further down as well. If you want upside, it's not giving it, not showing it yet.
Right, it's under all the MAs.
I tried to take the long, I got stopped out, and then I flipped over short, took a few points on that, got stopped out on that as well. But it's the end of the day, you know, it always gets like this. It gets really difficult towards the end of the day.
Yeah.
You can almost chop until like the last 15.
Right.
What we've been doing recently is just little power hours kind of been neutral, and then we get a spike in volatility on the last 15 minutes.
What's up, Matt?
What's up, team? How's everybody doing today?
Yeah. Good. Sounds good.
What's up, Justin?
Yeah, the Bears are trying today to hold the direction.
Yeah, it's really funny because NQ. Oh, go ahead, Coach.
I was just going to say, if you have not had a chance to review the inaugural Skycast podcast from your Blue Sky coaches, check it out. We just launched that thing yesterday. We're hoping you guys enjoyed, and we're looking to have awesome conversations both on the short-term, macro side, you name it. Looking to bring on guests to the podcast out of the community as well, talk about your guys' journeys as well. So definitely check it out. And if you want to support it, best way to support the podcast as of right now is just to give us a nice little like, watch the pod, and leave a comment if you don't mind.
That was fun. It's nice to like hang out and have these conversations, get questions, answer them in real time. Like, it's fun. It's a good vibe. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for it as well. Mm-hmm. I'll short silver at 100. How's that, Ace? Nah, I know what you're talking about on the intraday side. I wouldn't personally, unless it gets under. You got two levels here. One right at the 86.80 level that you could short down to around 86 and change. The second one is underneath 86. Yeah, I saw that today, increasing margins. They actually modified it. Fascinating. They basically modified it so they don't have to actually constantly increase margins. They're just going to do basically a rolling margin. So if your standard contracts 3K, all of a sudden it goes up, gold goes from 4,600 to 5,600, all of a sudden now your margin goes up as the price goes up. Get a little cute there, I would say, Ace. I'm sure I'll have some commentary for them later on this week, but I see what they're trying to do there. I don't like it, but they think it's smart right now because what gold and silver's doing. Wait till gold and silver go down and they're like, ooh, but now what are we going to do? Like, they fix a problem today to create a hole tomorrow.
Well, that'll be the time to buy then, is when the cost to borrow is cheap, right?
Yeah, there's going to be a moment in time where they make a fatal flaw on that, to be honest. It's not today, it's not tomorrow, it's not this week, it's not next month. It's going to take some time, but yeah, it's an interesting solution to their margin issue at the CME. And I wonder how much Jamie Dimon had a role in determining that. I think it's major news, by the way. It's like major news, and it's getting no love out there because, well, let's face it, sometimes the market has some pretty dumb questions. I mean, we're debating if Powell's going to go to jail out there instead of having a conversation on the margin changes at the CME. It's just ridiculous. I laughed. I watched it probably 10 times and I laughed every time, Ace. Every time. I was just dying. I was dying. I was like, the only thing we need to do is darken those lights and shadow his face, and we are golden.
She looks like she might want to break a new low. The CES is definitely still creeping down right now. Hostage video? What?
Oh, Jay Powell brought out a hostage video when he got indicted by the DOJ the other night.
Oh, I missed that. Dang.
You'll get it. Like, Ace, think about it. That news that came out this morning on the CME, that would have rocked the market 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. That would have absolutely rocked the market. And yet silver's up today 2%. That's crazy to me. Yeah, why do you think we want Greenland?
I don't think they want us. They want us.
It's a great point.
It is a two-part question there. Yes.
I mean, gotta love Destiny tomorrow. Wasn't meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's Tuesday today, guys. We got Psych Lab coming up in 45 minutes.
Ooh, what's on the agenda today for the Psych Lab?
We're going to talk about getting out of a drawdown. So intraday, big picture in your trading journey, managing it if you are a little bit in the red in
Very
one time frame or
Mhm.
another.
I like
Mhm.
that topic.
I think that was RQ, but it could have been Bay Fisherman. I'm trying to look back at my notes on whose great idea this was, but ooh, tell me the answer. I could quick change my change my presentation. Oh, see, you're giving away all my tips.
Giving away the secret sauce there, Coach Becky.
Reset everything and go full size.
Oh, now you're talking like RQ over there.
Sorry, RQ, throwing you out of your jam session. Were you the
Did
one
Amaro
RQ
take over RQ's role? Full port, everything?
Somebody had to say it. It seems like the right answer. Well, there'll be prizes. What? Oh no, I don't have prizes. I don't want to fake you out and say that I have prizes, but there will be props for when you're right. Oh, I can't tell the blast you muted him. You could keep on DL, RQ. Come on. It's like adulting 101. Know when to hold, know when to fold, know when to shush. Whoa.
Very interesting level on gold tonight. Probably not going to play a role today. But if you do clip around the 82 level on gold, there is a pocket to the downside. A good little 40, 60 point pocket. Just keep an eye on that level.
45.82. And if we close in
Yeah.
the
Like if you get on, and it's like kind of at the 40, 85 to 82 level, it's a little bit dirty. And then there's a secondary level at the 75 level, but that's like a minor level. The real level is kind of 82, 83. There's secondary levels kind of 75, but it opens up to down around the 25, 27 level. So there's a pretty good pocket. And then on the daily chart, when you're looking at gold, that there's really nothing there until like 45, 55 area. And so that's the 5 EMA on the daily chart. Point is there's some room for a pullback to exist here on gold.
mm-hmm. You got to fill in that low
Yeah.
volume pocket. I like that. It's been interesting. It's just been bouncing on that like support level from the end of December.
Yeah. ES doesn't really have a pocket on the downside. It's got a little bit of one between the 5 and the 9 EMA Omaro. And that's right underneath the low of today, going down to around the 75 level, 69.75. So it's only like 15.1. Now the level, it's really clean. It's underneath 85. Like the cleanest level right now on the market is the ES underneath 85. It's not a
Yeah.
big zone to kind of maneuver, but you could easily see it getting down to 70, 75, 70. So you got like 10, 15 points there that you can scalp.
Mhm.
Resistance keeps lowering on the 5 though, so bears have control in pattern, inside pattern. And you're testing the
Mhm.
breakdown right now.
Yeah, she's about to break the low of the day today on ES. NQ's not far behind.
Got a ways to go.
Yeah, ES has JP Morgan's issues. Did you take the short ace on silver? Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
It's going to need help for you not to play out here. But you got momentum to the downside here on the intraday. You just broke. You're underneath 9.
I feel like ES, NQ, their ES especially is just flagging out here on the larger time frame. Like the last few days are just on top of each other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hesitation. There's a rest. Just kind of playing around down here.
Um,
Are the earnings after market closes today?
Not a lot today.
Yeah.
We had JP Morgan, Delta, and Bank of New York this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all came in. JP and Bank of New York came in at 5 and 7% beats against EPS revenue, slight beats. Neither one of them provide forward-looking guidance. Bank of New York was basically a doji after their release. JP Morgan got caught up in the selling program a little bit here today, and they're having a rough day, down 4%. But it wasn't really a gap situation on JP, and I think there's other things playing out that are impacting the big money center banks that a company like BK isn't. So you got a big sell off on JP. You got a little bit of an upward movement in price on Bank of New York Mellon Core. And those are very, very similar reports. And that's why I kind of feel like something's happening on the macro side with JP Morgan. Maybe it's the 10% credit card interest proposal. Maybe it's the, trying to put the head of the central bank in jail. I don't know, but there's other things happening, in my opinion, on JP Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
On Delta came in with a mixed report. EPS beat was slight. less than average market beat. Revenue beat was slight, and then they had mixed guidance as well. Wide-ranging guidance. 50, for example, EPS expectation for the first quarter of 26 out of Delta was 76 cents expectation coming into the print. After the print, it was a range of 50 to 90 cents with the midpoint at 70. So you got about a 7% downgrade in guidance out of Delta. And then you had mixed guidance on the 26 with an upgrade in revenue guidance and a slight downgrade in EPS guidance. Not too rare to see wide-ranging guidance on the airlines. There's a lot of variables that obviously live out there to impact their revenue streams. But in general, I wouldn't take a lot from the kickstart to earnings here. Long way to go in earnings, no doubt. But there was no major catalyst out of earnings today. Even though JP is impacting the market, I would not call a earnings print where you have a 7% beat and a good beat on the revenue side as a catalyst to the downside. I do think there's other things happening there. So I want to take a lot of major takeaways from the earnings here today. Now, tonight, don't get a lot. Tomorrow, we do get Citibank, Wells Fargo, Bank of America as well, Info Systems on the tech side. And then after tomorrow evening, you don't have very much tomorrow evening. And then on Thursday, you got Taiwan Semiconductor and a couple others. So tomorrow morning, we get quite a bit of the other banks, and then we get Taiwan later on this week.
Perfect. Well, there's ES just hit the bottom of the low of the day today again.
Thank you. Flipped it.
Was a nice little push down.
Let's see if the ES can get to 70 here. It did push to the low.
Mm-hmm.
Running short on time though. Half hour. Let's see.
On the daily, Omaro on JP Morgan, is that what you were saying? Yeah. JP better hold here. Like, you're at some structural support right now on JP. Like, it's the levels you need to start holding.
It's a big red day she's printed, so
Well,
come on.
after
Defend.
the cash open, nobody's even touched it. Like,
Yeah.
down, 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 down.
So interesting to me that the Dow made the all-time high first, and then ES followed not too far behind her, and NQ is lagging here. So let's think about what's behind them and all.
NASDAQ needs catalyst. Dow got a catalyst on the QE trade and the announcement of QE. NASDAQ's been lagging cyclical for a while now, and it's still lagging cyclical. It needs a catalyst. That's why I think Taiwan Semiconductor is an important stock this week. And mind you, like, they're going to have a great report. Like, it's not going to be whether or not Taiwan beats or not. It's not going to be whether or not Taiwan Semiconductor increases guidance or not. It's going to be the veracity of those guidance reports. They're going to beat. Like, you're coming into an earnings season with a blended growth rate expectation on technology at 20%. Nice. In fact, technology companies, 32 tech companies in the S&P 500 have increased guidance coming into this quarter. This quarter's earnings. The record number is 36 companies. Like, expectations for technology is legitimately through the roof. Legitimately. EPS expectations usually go down in the last month before earnings. EPS expectations went up because EPS expectations went up based on 6% increasing in expectations out of technology. That tells me that if tech comes through, the landscape for tech fundamentally is there. They need the technical landscape is also there. They need something to spark that fire. And can it be Taiwan? That's probably the major catalyst this week is Taiwan Semiconductor. So I think tech has an opportunity to do something here, play a little catch up, but they need a spark here.
Making those intraday lows now.
When I said the comment structural support, it was based on the weekly. Yes, tomorrow. I was looking at the weekly at that point.
Ooh, bears throwing down.
Yeah, they are. They showed up.
Yeah.
All right, fill my pocket. Let's get to 70. Let's go.
She's like, all right, challenge accepted.
You got to fill the pocket there, Ace. The pocket on the chart, the pocket in my shorts right now. Let's go.
Yeah. All the pockets. Let's go.
Let's get them full. Like on your long term or just your day trade? Yeah, 86.10. That's rod trim. I didn't take that silver trade. I should have. I regret it, obviously now. Yeah, I'm not. I just wanted to make. I thought you were talking your day trade because I ain't trimming nothing on the long term. Like you're gonna have to do something a little bit different than a little bit of intraday volatility. It could be quick 86, 85. I do like your carrying a little. It could be quick 1 point down.
Ooh.
And I'm net positive in my futures.
Yeah, same. That's beautiful. I should be focusing on getting my head right to do this presentation, and I'm just shorting. That's fun though.
Oh yeah, silver can move. Like it can move 8 points in hours. Especially recently.
I'm a bear. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man, look at that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that. I was managing my NQ position.
I didn't think it was going to happen during the last power hour. I thought it was going to be tonight on gold. It's testing those levels right now.
It seems like there's some energy out there in these bears right now.
Yeah, I'm not going to chase this candle, but if the 50-minute candle closes under 45.80, I'm going to prep something on the downside.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think when it's whipping around this fast, it could whip back up on you too.
That's why I don't like chase big candles.
Yeah.
Like they
Short
whip
in the
something.
hole is tricky. I'm gonna switch gears. There's a response here on ES.
Yeah, ES fighting back to the level.
Mm-hmm.
X got crazy. I picked up some XSP 694 puts, got them for 12 cents. I got them at 29. They ran all the way to 51 though.
Hey.
Sheesh. Love those end of day trades. I think I'm done though. I think I'm done. Closing that port for the day.
Lock it down.
Yup.
Interesting to see what gold does now that it tagged that. How low did it get there? 80. Look, got down to 77 gold. We'll see how she closes, huh?
Yeah, the low of that candle got right into the 76, 75 level that we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
There's that zone between 85 and 75 where you got a short porch at 75 and you got a pretty important support at 85. I think if it closes under 85, you can prep underneath that candle if you're front running, or I think you can prep underneath 75, either one.
Mm-hmm.
But the zone's dirty a little bit, so I do need to see it close.
Yeah.
It's amazing, since CPI was this morning and like legitimately, I haven't heard much talk about it.
Uh-uh.
Like I was bored reading the report today. They're getting a lot better at hiding inflation. Talking about fake numbers, I read a report today out of the BBC that 34% of all job openings in America are fake, meaning the corporations are putting them out there with absolutely no actual desire to hire. 34%.
That's special.
It's
So we know
insane.
that.
A third of all 7.5 million job openings are completely and utterly fake.
Gross.
Doesn't give me a lot of confidence in the other 5 million job openings either.
No.
And corps use tariffs and environment uncertainty as the justification for not hiring, we all know that's a nonsensical thing. GDP's at 4%. Like, it's not that. It's AI. Profit margins are still going up, efficiency still going up, production still going up, job openings going down. That's AI efficiency starting to play out. Which means they're going to lie about the labor market for a very long time. Jaja. Well done, Steve. You put the top in, brother.
Tomorrow we do it again. So weird that you say the government is so good at hiding things. So weird.
Well, in an environment where most of America is ignorant on all things economic, it's not that hard to hide things.
Oh, okay, that's a good point.
I was throwing some shade at the American consumer. I take it back.
This is a reasonable thought.
True sentence.
Yeah.
One negative spot on the CPI report was utilities. Utilities are obviously a concern right now. That was the highest print in the CPI was on the utility and also shelter. Shelter's still a problem.
It was a nice little break the low rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, RAM, Jaja. Hopefully your memory chips don't go out in the near future, team. You'd rather literally replace your motherboard right now. RQ, about 6 months ago, what did I tell you was the key to success? Do you remember? About 6 months ago. We were having a conversation in the power hour.
Buy
Do you
gold.
remember? I said go long on every time frame on silver and gold. That's what I said was the key to success.
That's right.
That would have made all your dreams come true.
Dang it. Listen to Coach Matt.
That was the net result of the whispering in your ear. Mm-hmm. Gold to gold fighting for support right now.
Mm-hmm. That bid here in the close, coming up to those imbalances in 3 minutes.
Yeah, imbalances have been pretty aggressive the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow.
Well, in NQ, we're at the buy the reversal spot on my daily levels. So let's see what we do here.
Yeah, the ES got right back into inside range at the reversal breakdown level. Like it's a very interesting spot going into imbalances, honestly.
Yeah, and between ES and NQ, we're only down 0.4% on the day.
God, it feels lower.
Ten seconds till imbalances. Apple on the buy side, 1.1 million. S&P buy side, 1,600 and
Gold's getting a little spike as well. Steve, is Schitt's Creek like your one? Is it in the top 10 of your favorite TV shows?
It's so funny. Plus the memes.
I haven't watched it, but everybody I know that has really enjoyed it.
It's so funny. But you can't even if you haven't seen it all, or you don't appreciate all of it. Like
The gifs and memes are. I'm here for the gifs and memes.
on point. They are on
Absolutely, 100%. They're like office gifs and memes, like 100%,
Yeah.
always appropriate.
Yes. Yes. Got some volatility this last half hour here. There they are.
Remember, we got Becky's Lab coming up right after the close. Topic is going to be how to get out of a drawdown, how to get out of or in other words, how to get outside of tilt.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Intraday, big picture, what to do if you find yourself in a drawdown.
Well, looks like we're ripping to the upside now. Yeah, and this closes green for the day.
On the ES, I'm gonna say no.
We're down 0.3% across the board. So
Yeah.
yes, getting close to that orb high also.
It's a very mixed market today, though. Cyclical areas are up right now. ARC is up right now. Weird market today.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm almost green on my Bitcoin calls.
I do like that Bitcoin potential breakout.
Mm-hmm. I'm in how many contracts am I in now? I'm in 13 cons now.
On Bitcoin.
Yes. I've been, when it pulls back, every day I've just been throwing a cheap bid. So I've just been DCing into it more and more. So like now I'm like, yeah, now it's pretty cheap. So I got plenty of time though. I got till February 6th. So I'm not worried.
You talked about that in the podcast. Everyone should check it out.
That's right. That's right, Coach Becky. We did talk about that in the podcast.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be so fun to like have the opportunity, that location to talk about like the way we see the market, what we're prioritizing, what we're looking at, what our thoughts are about how we deal with it. Such a cool opportunity to chat with you all.
I definitely enjoyed the podcast this week. I look forward to next week's too. Justin's always looking for awesome questions for a little Q&A at the end of the podcast. If anybody has a great question, send them to Justin.
That's right. If you all have any questions you would like for us to answer on the podcast, drop those in the chat. Send them in a DM. Yeah, let us know.
By the way, Ace, NVIDIA is the number one stock that is impacting the EPS blended growth rate right now in the entire marketplace. Without NVIDIA's increase in expectations on EPS, we wouldn't be talking about potential breakouts in the market. They went from like 87 to $1.50. Like wow. Yeah, I think you can put Google right there in the same. Like I've always kind of put NVIDIA slightly in front of Google, but I think you got to give Google a heck of a lot of credit recently. And not just the heater it's on technically, on like they're playing catch up on AI, quantum, like they're leader in the race right now. Their TPUs is kind of throwing a disruption into the industry. Google's doing great. I definitely put Google and NVIDIA 1A, 1B on the AI side of the equation. Don't get me started, Jaw. I get blood in my eyes mad. I can't stand Sam Altman. Can't stand him. He's everything wrong with what we're trying to do from a macro level with the AI. Like he's everything wrong. He talks too much and the things he says aren't even smart. Like, don't get me started. Plus, you're talking about the leader in the horse race to start this conversation out, and they've given all of it up in a year and a half. That's leadership. That's not that like don't their technology is getting behind, but that's leadership. Oh yeah, just Sam's. Just Sam's in general at this sense. Sam Bankman-Fried, Sam Altman. Like Sam Altman made a decision 9 months ago to stop production on certain macro things on the AI to focus on AI, basically porn bots. The dumbest thing ever. The dumbest thing ever. Don't fix your broken tech. Don't help us cure cancers. Well, let's get some avatar bots for oh Lord
Where
Almighty.
the money is.
Might be where the money is, but it's not where the principles are.
It's not where the world needs to go and what
Nope.
actually energy should be used for.
Nope.
Well, look at Grok. Look at the X post. How hilarious that is. Everybody uses Grok to change clothing on people. I think it's hilarious.
Elon's getting sued.
The EU is going to make that illegal. You hear about that?
Yeah, I did.
All right, last minute. What are we going to do? Look at that nice little pump here in the close. Yeah.
That last 15-minute candle is domination by the Bulls.
Dick.
After imbalance.
Yeah, they weren't messing around anymore.
Imbalance has been
Nope.
good little volatility recently. I'm 0 for 2 on imbalances the last 2 trading sessions, though.
All right, let's go. Yeah, yesterday I closed out red, but today overall port is 79% green.
Nice work.
Sexy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna have a strong start tomorrow. Look at that close. Wow.
Woo.
And ding, 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 there's your bell team.
Nice strong.
Look at that red. Wow.
The Bulls were like, try me, Bears. Let's see what you got.
Insane.
All right, team. What a Ponzi. I agree, RQ. That close was nonsense. That close is nonsense. What is not nonsense, though, is Becky's Trading Lab. Let's all head over there if you want to catch some of the best mindset content in the entire marketplace. Coach Becky does such a wonderful job. Like Coach Riz says, it's just 3 doors down, guys.
That's right, Coach.
I'll see you guys over there. Riz, as always, awesome hanging out, brother.
Oh, thank you, sir. And thanks everybody else for joining us today for our morning and afternoon session. I hope you all had a great trading day. I know I had a great trading day. Like I said, up 71% in the cash port and up a few bucks in the futures port. And we had that morning trade that was 1.3K in the morning. Killer trades here in the session. So if you're not joining us every day, then you're missing out on great opportunities that you could be expanding your knowledge and growth in the market. Because here at Blue Sky, we're offering some great content each and every single day. Just today, we've got Coach Becky's trade psychology class going on in the Discord right below. So make sure you stop in, check out her fantastic free class. If not, this Thursday, we've got Coach Matt's mentorship class going on after market close. And don't forget about our afternoon sessions, or for our pajama traders, the Asia trades. We've got Coach Breezy on at 7 p.m. Eastern and Coach Blasky on at 8 p.m. Eastern as well. So you got 2 hours of after hours trading with some of our great coaches here at Blue Sky. Again, I want to thank you all for hanging with me today. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves and had a great trading day.
As always, good luck in the market. Don't forget about that 100K static sell going on, $100. And as always, a Blue Sky Live accounts on sale at $59 and $69. And that welcome 26 for half off for new members. Don't want to forget about that code because that is going for the rest of the year for new signups. That's welcome 26 to get half off of any of our accounts. All right, team. Good luck in the market. Have a great day. And I will see you all tomorrow in the pre-market.